Hey guys, welcome back. So today is Wednesday. Marathon Digital Holdings provided their production updates for October yesterday. So we're looking at the numbers here. I updated my Excel file for all this stuff. Got it to match up perfectly with what they actually reported, which is great to see. And then, so let's get into the news. But obviously, as always, guys, not financial advice. Do your own research. Don't fall for scams and spam posts get deleted. So let's get into the news here on it. So Marathon Digital Holdings announces Bitcoin production and mining operation updates for October 2021. We scroll down here, they got a lot of graphs. They like to post those a lot. So corporate highlights as of November 1st, 2021. Produced 417.7 self-mined Bitcoins during October 2021, which increases the total Bitcoin holdings to approximately 7,453, with a fair market value of approximately 457.4 million. Cash on hand was approximately 20.9 million, and the total liquidity defined as cash and Bitcoin holdings was approximately 478.3 million. So a lot of cash on hand, basically, if they sell Bitcoins if they needed to. Received approximately 42,381 top-tier ASIC miners from Bitmain year to date, with 12,331 delivered to the Compute North facility and an additional 3,285 ASIC miners currently in transit. So here's a question I have for everybody with this next line here. Existing mining fleet consists of 27,280 active miners producing approximately 2.96 exahash. Okay, I get that part. But here's the tricky part. So do they have basically 15,000 miners that are not plugged in, just sitting in a warehouse someplace? If they receive that many, are they not able to keep up with, obviously, getting these installed, or do they not have facilities to do this, to get them installed? Because that's a lot. Existing mining fleet is 27,000, received approximately 42,000. So that's a 15,000 miners, basically variance there. So just a little worried about that. Why do they have so many miners just sitting around not doing anything? So in October, they also began chartering planes to mitigate the impact of global logistics issues to ensure the shipments of new miners occur in a timely manner. I thought that was good to see. Let me see what else, if there's anything good. As of November 1st, Marathon's mining fleet has produced approximately 2,516 self-mined Bitcoins during 2021. Obviously, they had a good run-up here through August, and then we had the difficulty adjustments and everything else, which obviously created less Bitcoin for them, but they are obviously getting their hash rate up, and they're producing more Bitcoins because of it. The company last sold Bitcoin in October 21 of 2020. Since then, they've been accumulating. They purchased 4,812.66 in January 2021, so that gives them a total of 7,453 BTC. Let me see if there's anything else. Miner installation and hash rate growth as of November 1st. Bitmain, so, okay. Okay, this is delivered to the facility in Hardin, so 30,050 and 12,331 top-tier ASIC miners to Compute North facility. So it looks like they still have a lot of miners that need to be installed. Based on these numbers here, active mining fleet is 27,280, received 42,381. So either they don't have the facilities for it, or they just don't have the manpower to get them all installed. One of those two things is happening right now. Okay, so let's take a look at the stock price here on Marathon. So Marathon is obviously at 61.76, had a nice run up yesterday, as did all the miners did, which I was surprised that everybody went up really nicely in price. They still have 36.55% owned by financial institutions, which is good. And then we got analysts. We got 4 analysts with 1 strong buy and 3 regular buys, and a price target of anywhere between 87 and 48. We're right in the middle of that right now, with the average being 62.50. Okay, so let's get into the numbers here that I have for them. So based on the information that they provided, obviously they mined 417 Bitcoins in, let me see if I can zoom this in for you guys. So 417 Bitcoins in October. Reported hash rate is 2.96, which leaves us with also 27,280 miners installed, which would be these guys here. So based on the hash rate, this comes out to be 2.96 exactly, or 2.968 exahash, based on all of these miners, which would be the 27,280 added up. The only thing I had to adjust here, I had here originally that these were going to be the 100,000 gigahash or terahash miners. I changed that to reflect this in order for my numbers to work out exactly as they have it. And then we also took out the 1,132 from these. 6,000 were reported to be delivered. Obviously, those haven't been delivered yet. So we put a line down below as those still have to get installed and delivered. So knowing that these got probably installed in October sometime, I'm putting down that these will be mining for possibly 2 months. They could be obviously mining for 2.5 months or something like that. But the rest of these miners are all set for 3 months for mining, October, November, December. With the current price of Bitcoin at, I have it set to today's price at 62,541. We're looking at all of these miners generating approximately for the quarter, Q4, looking at 98,924,000. That's gross revenue, right? So if we look at it down here, currently Marathon, let me see if I can update the price because I got the price is pretty close to being what it is. Let's see here. Let me update the data really quick to make sure we have the most recent data. Okay, there we go. So the price is at 61.29 right now. Market cap is at 6.1 billion. On them, shares outstanding is 99,634,000. So based on all this information that we have here, we're looking at possibly, where is it at here? Here we go. So current price of Bitcoin is 62,141. At current prices, based on what they're mining and what's coming in, obviously at the end of Q4, Q3, Q2, and Q1, we can't change those numbers anymore. Those are static. So the only thing that we can change is obviously Q4. I'm showing that they should be closer to, if we're using a 20 multiple, obviously they're going by a 55.82 multiple, which is really, well, a lot of people are obviously bullish on the stock, so that's why it's got a 55.82. But if we use that just 20 multiple, you're looking at 1994 at 50% discount from gross revenue. This would be basically net after all expenses. And we're using a 20 multiple on it, would be 1994. Even if we go to 75% net revenue or net income after gross profits, after expenses and everything else, 20 multiple, you're looking at 29.91. And we can possibly change that up here really quick to show what that should be at 55 if we're using the 55 multiple here. At 55 multiple, yeah, I'm showing the stock could be at 82.24. And if we, let's see if that'll work really quick here, we'll just update it to all the rest here. So if Bitcoin goes up to 100,000, we're using the same current multiple of 55.82. We're looking at a stock price of about possibly 106 at 75% net income. 139 at 200,000 for Bitcoin, and then 172,000 if Bitcoin reaches 200,000, using the price to earnings multiple of 55.82 if it stays the same. Obviously, we don't know if it's going to do that, so I like to be conservative. I like to put it at 20, but obviously the market has given Marathon a lot of leeway here. So these are my numbers based on 20 multiple. The other companies are a little bit closer to 20. Marathon is the only. They're not the only one, but there's other ones. I think Riot and Hut 8 are getting up pretty high also on the multiples if we look at them. But yeah, I just wanted to provide that to you guys. So based on my numbers, if we're using the 55, obviously it can go up a lot higher, but right now I'm using the 20. So to me, I mean, I would say it's overvalued, but if we're using that 55, it's still got ways to go. It could be 82 up to 160 some odd dollars. So there's plenty of room to run there. And that's all I got for you guys. You know, a lot of good stuff going on here. Obviously, the thing with the 15,000 miners just sitting someplace collecting dust, being used as paperweights doesn't really bode well for them. I don't know. Maybe you guys can provide me with that information as far as do they not have the facilities to put those in, or do they just not have enough manpower to get them installed quick enough? I know it's a lot of machines to install. It takes time, everything else. I've been there. I know how that goes. So just let me know what you guys think. But otherwise, good numbers. I'm hoping that they increase their, obviously, numbers going into November, especially since we're chartering planes. And we'll see that increase as well over November. So overall, good month. Not bad. Good progress, I think. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Appreciate you guys watching so much. Always smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, if you like this type of videos. And then I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, have a great day. Bye.